Hello and welcome back to the Bielsa Stand YouTube channel, and this is the Roundup Show, our new series talking about what's been going on in Leeds United for the last week. So let's talk about Sini officially moving on from Ellen Road and the Rotherham game that's happening tomorrow at 3 p.m. at Ellen Road. Are you ready? So let's talk about Sini first. So this morning, there was an official statement from Leeds United saying Sini has completed his permanent move for an undisclosed fee. They didn't really put much on the website, just that the winger has made the permanent move and that they believe the fee, according to the BBC, is worth about £20 million. Now, he's the 24-year-old winger Sini, Colombian international. He has made 17 appearances this season so far in the Premier League. After joining Bournemouth in September, he scored 3 goals so far this season. He says he's very happy to make this move permanent. I'm excited to play for Bournemouth for the long term. I feel really comfortable here and the fans are really nice. When I meet them in the streets, they show the love. I'm really happy here and I've settled very well. And Bournemouth are actually currently 12th in the Premier League. They have a match against Fulham on Saturday. Now, my question is if Bournemouth do get relegated this season or next season, surely he'll just want to move away, just like how he moved from Leeds United, threatened legal action, according to Angus Kinnear on the Square Ball podcast, as well as Tyler Adams did. Both of them are now Bournemouth teammates. Both teammates once again down south now. Would he cause Bournemouth trouble if they get relegated in the next couple of seasons? Possibly. Now, he was a good winger. Like he's got ability, he's got talent. However, he's just very injury prone. We saw that last season. I mean, last season he made appearances for Leeds United, scoring a few goals, and people said he's probably the best technical player at the club, the best overall player at Leeds United last season. However, injuries happened, and then he didn't really kick on last season. And the thing is, people thought he was the Rafinha replacement. He'll be the next Rafinha. It didn't work like that. It didn't really work at Leeds United. Obviously, he started the season at Leeds. I think he made a couple of appearances and then he had a strop and didn't want to play for us. And then eventually he got his move to Bournemouth on loan and now it's permanent. So, you know what? Sini, all the best, but Leeds and him were a good match. I'm happy to see him go. I mean, a lot of players have left Leeds since getting relegated on loan, and ideally get them all out because they don't care about the club. Like, why would Sini care about Leeds United? So I'm happy to see him gone permanently. Let's get the others out. Let's get Anson out. Let's get Rasmus out. Obviously, Llorente looks like he'll be joining Roma in the summer. Let's get all those rotten players who don't want to be there. As Cooper said on the last day of the season, if you don't want to be here, just get lost. And that's what Sinisterra's done. That's what Brendan Aronson did. That's what Tyler Adams did, leaving Leeds in the Championship. And these players aren't for us. We want players who are dedicated. We want players who are 100% behind our club, who buy into Leeds United. The likes of Dan James has, the likes of Ethan Ampadu, who's been captain a few times this season. The likes of Ilan Meslier, he could have easily gone. He stayed and stuck by us. The likes of even Firpo, to be fair, I don't know if he had any offers, but Firpo stayed around for Leeds this season. So fair enough to Firpo. He's obviously been injured, but yeah. Now let's quickly now move on to Leeds versus Rotherham. As I say, it's tomorrow, the 10th of February 2024. Now, kickoff is at 3 o'clock. The venue's at Ellen Road. And let's have a look at the season so far. So at the moment, Leeds United, I think, are third. Rotherham are 24th, bottom of the league. Leeds have 60 points. Rotherham has 19 now. Leeds United have scored 52 goals this season. And Rotherham have only scored I believe, 25. So, yeah, over double for Leeds United. Goals conceded, Leeds had 26 to Rotherham's 54. Leeds United had more shots on target, all this kind of good stuff. Now, points gained from a losing position. Leeds United have actually gained 17 points this season from a losing position. Now, Rotherham has only done 5 points from a gain from a losing position. Now, let's look at points dropped from a winning position. Leeds United have only had 4 points dropped from a winning position. Now, Rotherham have had 16. And now, moving on to the form guide. Rotherham's last match was Southampton. Southampton won 2-0. Before that, it was a draw against Middlesbrough. The game before that, 1-0 loss against Stoke. Then they lost against Fulham in the FA Cup and they drew against Blackburn. Now let's have a quick look at Leeds United's last games. Obviously, Leeds won during the week against Plymouth in the FA Cup. Gruev getting player of the match. I think he also scored. Then the last league game that Leeds had was against Bristol City, where Leeds United won that 1-0. Then the game before that was a draw in the FA Cup. That's why we played the FA Cup replay this week. Then the last 2 games before that was a 1-0 win against Norwich and 2-1 against Preston. And Daniel Farke actually got manager of the month for the month of January 2024. So that's good, I suppose. Now, let's have a look at all previous meetings between Leeds United and Rotherham. Now, they've played each other 14 times. Leeds United have won 6 times compared to Rotherham's 5 times, and they've only drawn 3 times. Now, previous scores between these two teams. Obviously, Leeds United last played Rotherham on the 24th of November 2023 in the league. It was a 1-1 draw in that game. Before that, the previous match was 2019, 26th of January, 2-1 to Leeds United in that game. And before that was the 18th of August 2018, 2-0 to Leeds United. Now, some match facts for all of you wonderful people. Leeds United have won their last 2 league home games against Rotherham, right? And they were under Marcelo Bielsa and Gary Monk. Rotherham have lost 4 of their last 5 league matches against Leeds, but drew 1-1 with the Whites earlier this season at the New York Stadium. Leeds United have won each of their last 5 league games. Their longest winning streak since winning their final 6 matches of the promotion, winning 2019 to 2020 championship campaign. And Rotherham United are winless in 27 league games. They include 11 draws, 16 losses, the joint longest such run in the Football League history. So it's all looking like Leeds United will be favourites for this. Now, will we see the likes of Connor Roberts playing at right back? Obviously, we brought him in on loan at transfer deadline day. Hopefully, I mean, my lineup would be Meslier, Connor Roberts. I'll probably see Rodon at centre back with Ethan. If not, Cooper will play there. Then left back we'll probably see Firpo if he's fit. Now, moving on to the midfield, hopefully we'll see Gruev and Gray. Gray's obviously been playing the majority of the season at right back. It'd be nice to see him back in midfield. Then attacking-wise, you can have the likes of maybe Bamford, obviously being in good form this calendar year. The likes of Dan James, maybe Nonto. Nonto's also been scoring lately, and Perot. Yes, I think that's my lineup for the game against Rotherham for Leeds United. Now, what do you think about Sinisterra's move to Bournemouth? Do you think it's a good move for £20 million for Leeds United? How do you rate his time at Leeds United? Now, what I said before was I wish him luck, because the thing is, even though he disrespected the club and all this kind of stuff, like he's a person at the end of the day, so I don't want to give him personal hate. And the thing is, I assume he tried at Leeds United. I assume he tried last season. Just unfortunately, he had injuries, and when I've met him, he seemed lovely. He had a photo of me, so I don't have anything against him. Now, the thing that I have against him is using legal action and just running off when we're going down. Now, that's not ideal, but in a way it's a good thing, because then we get rid of those rotten eggs. We get rid of those players who don't want to be here, and we keep the players that do want to play here, like Meslier and so on and so forth. So I mean, hopefully he'll have a career in Bournemouth if they can stay up. As long as he doesn't join Leeds United once again in the future, which I don't think he will, it's all good. And the thing is about Sinisterra is he was talented. He did score some fantastic goals for Leeds United. And as I say, hopefully he'll do his thing, but don't come back to Leeds again. And if Leeds United ever play against him, expect boos, because Leeds United fans won't be all happy clappy if he ever makes a return to Ellen Road for a match. So that's for sure. Now, let me know your opinions in the match against Rotherham, the score prediction, the lineup, and all that kind of good stuff. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.